So the next task in my Slayer list is Creatures of Daemonheim, which was assigned from Lanikia. This is a pretty good Slayer task as it covers quite a range of creatures. I will be covering the monsters you can use for this task, locations, money making, and other random things that I find out about the task. There are some creatures on the Runescape surface and also ones in Dungeoneering which will also count towards your Slayer task. Let's get into the mobs you can pick for this task and other interesting details. So this is quite a unique task in that you can actually choose your own Slayer mob out of a couple of different selections. Some are from the surface, and if you prefer, a large number from the Dungeoneering mobs also count for this task. Surface monsters. The monsters you can access for this task on the Runescape surface are Edimmu and Elite versions. These are found in the Resource Dungeon in Prif, which requires 115 Dungeoneering. They can only be fought while on a Slayer assignment unless you're using wildcards. Frost Dragons location. The Frost Dragons are located in the Asgardian Ice Resource Dungeon. You'll need 85 Dungeoneering to access the dungeon, which has 15 dragons inside. They will attack with all 3 combat styles as well as Dragonfire. You can get there using the fairy code ring AIQ. Kal'gerion demons are level 126 and located in the Daemonheim Resource Dungeon, or the demonic ruins in the deep wilderness. The easiest location for these is the Resource Dungeon, as you can just use the Daemonheim teleport and head west to get there. Seekers and Soul Gazers. Seekers require 71 Slayer and Soul Gazers require 99 Slayer to defeat. Seekers can be located in the Stalker Dungeon in Zamorak's hideout, and Soul Gazers are also located in this location, or you can find them in the wilderness. Dungeoneering. If you do like doing Dungeoneering floors, you can also just head into Daemonheim and start a dungeon, and a great deal of the mobs in there will also count to your Slayer assignment number. Gear and items. For the gear, it will depend on which of these monsters you choose to combat. I'll be using the basic necromancy gear and bars set up for this one. Obviously this will depend on the monsters you choose for this one. I brought along overloads, prayer pots, cedar side is nice, also spring cleaner, magic notepaper, all that coil or cannon, food, pack yak for more food or item storage, Excalibur for some emergency heals. Monster choice. I chose the Edimmu for this one as they are easy to get to and have the top value of drops in this list. Money making and drops. I'll list each monster and then the average value overall per kill so you can decide which one you want to aim for. Edimmu value and drops. If you have access to Prif, these are quite a nice option. The average drop for the Edimmu is just under 32k. I selected these as I've not done them before and they worked out quite well. The main drops are herbs, seeds, rune salvages, and they also drop primal stone spirits, which are still selling for a fair bit at the moment. They actually have a 1 in 16 chance of dropping 3 to 5 primal stone spirits. Also they have a bunch of crystal items, but they are quite a rare drop in 1 in 4k, but I did get a few of those. They also have a 1 in 512 chance of dropping a blood necklace shard, which is used for creating the blood necklace variants. Frost Dragons value and drops. On average you're looking at just under 30k value per dragon. Dragon bones are quite good and still selling for about 27k each. Even though dragon bones don't swell quite as well as they used to, it's still decent. Main drops are herbs, addy and rune salvages, and other non-interesting stuff. They do also drop hard clues as well as the draconic visage, but that is a 1 in 10,000 chance, so not a massive one. Kal'gerion demons value and drops. These guys are worth 23k per demon. Main drops are salvages, herbs, and parts of the demon slayer outfit. They also do have a chance to drop the uncut onyx. Seekers and soul gazers value and drops. I think I did a video on these not too long ago, the ones in the wilderness. They are a decent option as well, but I don't have an average drop value for these guys. But there is a money making method that mentions they do get up to about 4 mil per hour. Loot and totals. So for my task, the Edimmus were a great option and only a few hairy moments in there where I got a bit swamped and had to run for the door. They dropped about 28 of the primal stone spirits as well, which was nice. Lots of salvages and herbs and food, which was good to keep going a bit longer. I ended up with about 3.2 million GP from the task, and it was actually quite pleasant and not too much of a grind. I'd say if you have the option for these guys, give them a go, as it is quite a nice task. So that is it for this Creatures of Daemonheim task. They still can't convince me to head into a dungeon to complete this one, even though it's probably easier than the external mobs. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you out, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.